What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Aftersound here, bringing you Splinterlands content every single day. We also stream right here on this channel as well as on Twitch, so make sure you come by and say hello. This video is also brought to you by my music, which is available anywhere you stream music under the name Aftersound, and I do have a new song out recently called Don't Forget About Me, the Supernova version, so check it out. Let me know what you think, and I appreciate the support. All right, guys, one of the things that I am tracking very closely is DEC and how it is in relation to its peg value, as well as how much DEC the team is currently holding. So you can see here that we've actually held very close to peg, which is a solid sign. And again, related to that, let's go over here to the rich list, is the fact that the team is sitting on a ton of DEC. They're one of the largest holders of DEC now. I mean, outside of the Dow. You can see here Steam Monsters at number 5 with 208 million. And if you remember, just yesterday or a couple days ago, I mean, they were over 240 million. So where did those 30 million go, or 30-ish million go? We did see an influx of, well, actually, I don't even know if it's an influx of credits, but we did see some packs get sold. Like, we're above 900 million in terms of overall DEC spent. Let's actually go here to Conclave Arcana. And did I get logged out? That's awesome. Because, all right, well, it doesn't matter. Let's go to the leaderboard, please. And we should be able to see. Okay, awesome. So you can see we're at 926 million. We were like 850 the other day. So yeah, I mean, it makes sense that if these are, if these funds are coming in via credits, right, and there was like roughly 75 million of credits, that 30 million of that would have gotten sent to the Dow. So the team is utilizing in that way, not selling. And here's the thing. Again, if they sell, that's still not a bad thing. They need to be able to take this capital, take these earnings, take this revenue for the team, and sell DEC into the marketplace, hopefully without making too big of a splash and too big of a downward movement. So overall, like, where does this have us sit, and how does the rest of the pre-sale look? Because I'm recording this about maybe a little bit over 3 days into this pre-sale so far. You can see that we still have, let's go back here so you can see exactly how much time we have left. A little bit over 2 weeks. I think it's like 15 days or just under 16 days. So there's still plenty of time in the pre-sale. Obviously, people are going to look at this and say, well, it's not, it's been a little bit underwhelming to a certain extent, right? We're only at like 15% of the two major packs, right? So your standard and your legendary, and we're at about 35% of the alchemy packs. But here's what's interesting. I do wonder how much of this preloading of SPS is just kind of sitting and waiting to see if SPS will go any higher during the next 2 weeks. And what do I mean by that? Well, okay, you got Bitcoin kind of popping off right now. We crossed 95K today. It's been a little bit of bullish momentum over the past couple of days. If for any reason over the next 2 weeks we do see a little bit of a pump when it comes to Bitcoin, and that filters down to the rest of the market, even just slightly with SPS, that could be something where people will get more DEC for their SPS, right? More DEC per dollar, more bang per buck. Okay, hold on, I'm hearing some audio in the back. Let's turn that off. That could be something that folks are waiting for. I mean, Vugtis, as you see here, has not really bought in yet. It's sitting on like 24 million DEC. And is 24 million DEC really going to like change the game? Yeah, I mean, it's going to come in and it's going to buy a decent amount, and it's going to, put him probably somewhere, not on the top 6 leaderboard. But, he did mention that he wants to get a spot. So I do think that there are folks that are still waiting. I do think there are folks that are buying and will probably continue to buy. Again, will we sell out? I don't know. But I was talking to Walking Keys about this the other day, and I guess I'll just kind of say it here publicly too. For me, the big thing isn't selling out. I know that, I'm sure everybody wants to see a sellout. I'm sure the team wants to see a sellout. But I'm really just comparing this to where we were a year and a half ago with Rebellion. Now, keep in mind, we sold, Rebellion almost sold out. And I don't really want to count vouchers because they were not trading for that much at that time anyway. So the thing is, you look at it as 4,000 DEC plus the 5 vouchers, but we'll call that negligible. 4,000 DEC times the 500,000 packs was 2 billion in volume, right? And again, assuming DEC is at peg, that's $2 million. 2 billion at DEC, but $2 million at peg. I would love to see us hit that or around that, because we know there have been, over the past 18 months, a significant amount of folks that have left. And sure, I think the conviction is definitely higher with the people that have stayed, but it's not like we've gotten a lot of new players to come in and fill that void. So sure, the people who spent a lot of money last time may spend the same amount or hopefully a little bit more this time. I mean, I'm buying packs, right, compared to last time. So we will see that, but it doesn't make up for the fact that there are many people who were still part of the ecosystem then and decided to part ways for one reason or another. And we haven't really turned on the marketing yet, or it doesn't seem like it. So, this is very, like, I'm not too worried about it in this sense, right? We're at 925 million. I think we're halfway there. Now, according to the pre-sale, we're like not even we're like barely, or we're not even at 25%, because that would be like 1.1 billion DEC, right? We're only at 925 million. So we're not quite at the quarter mark, but for me, we're pretty much at the halfway mark, right? And I do think that we are going to see a surge in jockeying for position as we go along. And as long as we get close to that 2 million, that's going to be good for me. Now, what do we miss out on at that point? Well, the team doesn't get to be like, oh, from a marketing perspective, we sold out and, there's this huge chase or whatever. But everything else about Conclave Arcana then becomes very interesting, because the pre-sale, right, the packs, the reward card, not the reward cards, but the promo cards, all of this stuff becomes super scarce. And then we see how all of that starts to interact. And I do believe that once packs are openable, there will be an ongoing kind of purchase in a way that we didn't quite see with Rebellion, because people didn't need to do that with Rebellion, right? Everybody could just play in modern format with their Chaos Legion cards, which are super cheap, and we're not going to see that. I think over time we will see more packs get sold. We will see more packs get opened. People will be chasing packs that will drive the value of certain cards down. I think those cards get picked up, especially the summoners, right? Because those are the new fun ones. I don't think that we'll see starter packs really sell unless, until after the sale is done. But I'm cautiously optimistic still about everything moving forward. And that's just from how are the packs going to sell. My excitement lies in the entirety of what Splinterlands is doing, and for me as a player, how much I get to participate in, whether it's land, whether it's survival mode, whether it's the new cards and the game itself. But on the whole, like when it comes to this, I'm not too worried. We're halfway to where I wanted to get to. And, the DAO is probably going to make back whatever it needs. I think once we get to 1.2 billion, right, the DAO gets back what it put into the deal. And then we just kind of ride from there. And the DAO doesn't even need to do that in the pre-sale. If we do, that's awesome. But, we'll see where it happens. So just doing a little bit of analysis here and kind of sharing my perspective on it. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Otherwise, I will catch you all in the next one and see you around the game. Take care.